less than a week after oust by the Tennessee House Republicans, no, oust by Tennessee House of Representatives by the Republican supermajority, District 86, Representative Justin J. Pierce was being reinstated by a unanimous vote by Shelby County Commission. You know what I'm saying? But we see Pearson reinstated comes just 2 days after Nashville Metropolitan Council unanimously voted to reinstate Representative Justin Jones after the representative who was expelled last week for his involvement in a gun control rally. Jones will serve as the interim, interim legislator until a special election is called. Nashville, though, they could silence. Nashville thought they could silence the mockery person said after the commission voted. The message for the people in Nashville who decided to expel us, you know what I'm saying? You best believe it probably were demon Democrats, this guy. You can't expel hope. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the speech. They pull out the black card with this guy. You know what I'm saying? You can't expel justice. Yeah, we'll tell the demon Democrats about that. Their crooked ass going back to 1865 after they created the KKK using Forrest Nate in Bradford. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a demon Democrat and a Confederate soldier, and he was a Democrat. You know what I'm saying? You can't expel our voice. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to become correct. And school can't expel our fight. We look forward to continuing the fight, continuing to advocate until justice rolls down like water, like his brain, and righteous like an ever flowing stream, like his brain again. Like it, let's get back to work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fighting again soon. You know what I'm saying? But see, demon Democratic Justin Pearson, a black dude with an afro. Imagine that. Mr. Hope of Tennessee fighting the gun lobbyists to take away guns from the people so they could be defenseless. You notice how they pull out the black card down there in Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? You notice how Kathy Hochul pulled out the black card on the lieutenant governor. You see how people voted in Q-Ball Adams as a mayor. You know what I'm saying? He's on a black card. You see what I'm saying? And the bullshit goes on down there. But I say to the Tennesseans, don't let no demon Democrat take away your defenses. You know what I'm saying? Because you have a right by the Constitution to bear arms. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of people have guns for the wrong reasons, especially a lot of these young black youth thinking about, you know what I'm saying, GTA and all these different games and rap songs and all this shit. And as soon as you get mad, the first thing you do is you run and go get a gun. Or you go sabotaging like the guy down in downtown. And when I was doing some business, he down there sabotaging, trying to sabotage my computers and my phones and shit. And think I did not. You know what I'm saying? But I was on to his dumb ass. Because I'm not that stupid. But it always take the blackest of the blackest of us to do the bullshit that we do. Rather than representing the black gold that we are, you represent some old washed out bloody water. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? But this is coming in by Matt Leach, 5 hours ago, Eastern Standard Time, by Matt Leach. 5 hours ago, Eastern Standard Time. Report on the scene, Fox News, you know what I'm saying? But we see Florida group issues travel warning to LGBTQ community over Governor DeSantis' extremist policies. What extremist policies could that possibly be? Let's just take a look and see. But the Florida Civil Rights Organization representing the LGBT civil rights for who? Nobody had anything against them. They have civil rights. They were born here with civil rights. What are you talking about? Civil rights. Civil rights for what? I don't get it. Using this terminology, civil rights organization representing the LGBTQ community issues a travel warning for the Sunshine State on Wednesday. But What civil rights? Still asking because you're asking people to do something that is uncommon to the human experience and the human growth and the human reality. So how in the world is you asking us to do something based on your what you want to do or whatever ailments you have that gave you this or whatever, however it is, you know what I'm saying, want to push that on other people because I don't see other people pushing it on you. So we're still asking that question, but we see they have the words equality, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You have equality, so what are you talking about? You're still saying the same thing, but it's not making any sense. Said it took an extraordinary step after receiving a wave of safety, inquiries, following the passage of law that are are hostile to LGBT communities. So restricting access to reproductive health care, repealed gun safety laws, foment radical prejudice, and attack public education by uh, banning books and censoring certain curriculum. Yeah, because you're forcing something and trying to infiltrate the schools. You know what I'm saying? It's like we going to your school, say you had an LGBTQ community, and we going to your schools to infiltrate your schools and push our agenda on your students to make your students, you know, come our way. So your manifesto that you wrote years ago talking about using that black lady as well, who helped Obama probably get into office using that magazine's Money and Power or whatever they band together to do, and then wrote a manifesto saying you're going to infiltrate our schools, our lockers, our bathrooms, our TV, our cartoons, and everything else, and all this nonsense that you're doing, it's still not panning out to too much, and it shows that you are no more than putting another stigmata in the way that does not need to be there. Because if you are what you say you are, then why would you need civil rights? Nobody ain't bothering you unless you are forcing yourself on people, and then it's causing reactions, because every action there's a reaction, especially when it's uncommon to the mother's creation. You know what I'm saying? But we see another one coming in by Zach uh, Schofield. You know what I'm saying? 12 hours ago Eastern Standard Time. From up the hill. You know what I'm saying? From Mr. Zach. Into his ass. But anyway, I'm glad to say all his reporters are doing their thing, boy. You know what I'm saying? News organization sues to retrieve January 6 footage released to Tucker Carlson. You know what I'm saying? But you see a coalition of news organizations filed a lawsuit on Wednesday, uh, demanding access to surveillance footage from the January 6th, regular 6 again, 2021 Capitol attack by the Demon Democrats, if you ask me, and scheme of plan released to exclusive to Fox News. You know what I'm saying? As we see House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, Republican of California, early this year provides about 44,000 hours of surveillance footage to Fox News host Tucker Carlson, who aired potentially who aired portions of it on his show as he questioned the significance of the attack and described the attack as mostly peaceful chaos. You know what I'm saying? In one ways and one. But we see the organization attempts to also receive, the footage from McCarthy, and they further demand the FBI and the U.S. Attorney Administration Office produce the footage through expedient Freedom of Information Act requests. That's a fact. They need to give it up. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to hide the truth, because one thing the Democrats is good for is burying them books, boy. Talking about us. One thing they go for is burying them damn books, boy. You know what I'm saying? They ain't fooling nobody with that garbage. You know what I'm saying? They's not fooling nobody with none of that garbage. You know what I'm saying? This is all demon Democrats, Soros, Bill Gates, Andy Foster, killing Weasel, Creepy Joe Biden, his son, and his whole group. You know what I'm saying? Doing garbage in our government. And that goes with a whole group of them. Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, I don't know who made her Secretary of State, and that was a stupid thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Giving her that kind of fucking power. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have did that. But Hillary Clinton, the killing Clintons all together, including Bill, and even Bush, Senior, Bush Jr., Reagan, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Been doing garbage and passing the baton from one to another. And black people is helping them every step of probably the way. But we see this one is coming in by Robert Walker, April 12, 2023. We see where New York City police officers as former, cried as the President of the United States arraigned by Manhattan Northgate Brands. I would have cried. I felt like crying too, but you know what I'm saying? Never seen anything like this. Experts say Nutcase creepy pastrami eating brags Jordan lawsuit reveals efforts to intimidate. This is coming in by Gabriel Curran Ryan or something 12 hours ago Eastern Standard Time. Coming off the salute, but behind him with a little red, look at the little red S in the corner. But look at Manhattan District Attorney Alan Nutcase Brass on Tuesday, House Judiciary Committee, Jim Jordan of Ohio, alleged a brazen unconstitutional attack on his prosecution of the President of the United States. Trump was charged last week with 36 of falsifying documents, hush money to Storm Daniels, payments made to the dog porn star. We know ahead of Trump formal arraignment last week. Now saying Jordan launched a counter, into Brad's probe. Now plans to travel to New York and hold a field hearing called Victims of Violence Crimes in Manhattan on April 17. So Bragg files a 50-page lawsuit over the transparent campaign of intimidation and attack and so on. And we read about that. So, you still see the bullshit, but Jim Jordan needs to dig in his behind, you know what I'm saying, and make sure he keep the pressure on his chest. It's important that he do.